teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. That one bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Give to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past?
Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space. It's up. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Sooners will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. It's complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brady. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henby. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Wide open downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Goes to the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over BYU.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer.
Just another week of Conference USA.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
A lot of times the QB is going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a 1st down for you.
Got a man. It's up. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Quarterback may change this route. Here comes the heat. Got him and nobody's close. Oh, a lot of space. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown Sooners!
In the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On the move, it's Beebe. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Beebe. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Hoosiers are marching down the field. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They're able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Pulls and fired complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. There he goes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Works the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To throw, it's Mendoza. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Here's a heat. Ball into the end zone. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll start this drive going to the air. He slings it deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Sooners want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The sure hands, it's up. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QBC's easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the 1st down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He fires to the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the air, it's Mateer. Quickly to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Got it behind the line. It's out. Turns it on at midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Curry got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
You gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
The run from the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Offense just trying to get the ball to their receiver quickly out in space to the perimeter of the field, but how about the speed of the linebacker? Able to close and make that tackle. That's impressive.
Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. That's number
careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick six.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Extending the play. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brady. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Toss sweep to the right. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Mateer. Looking to scramble. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Sooners decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Black. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Indiana! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium. And the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy. But you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burner's at. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Barnes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking for room, it's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up third and inches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make a play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Next going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. What a show both of these teams put on today. couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.